Today I'm going to give away a free t-shirt, bring you a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown fight, bring you comics news, reveal the books I bought this week, and, if I screw up, a blooper reel. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching a Comic Hero show. Now kick that logo! Welcome to this week's edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. Coming to you from Southern Realms Comics and Games here in Ruston, Louisiana. And it's Mardi Gras season, folks. That's why you notice I'm wearing this hat. But to go along with it, wearing this Mardi Gras themed Comic Hero tee. It's the second of three Mardi Gras themed Comic Hero tees I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to wear the next one next week. But for those of y'all who don't know, the three colors of Mardi Gras, purple, green, and gold, all symbolize something. Or they all represent something. Purple represents justice, green represents faith, and gold represents power. And I've already wore a purple one 2 weeks ago when I did episode 199. This is a green one. Next week I'm wearing a gold. Now then, speaking of tees, it's time to give away a free one. Alright, last week's episode I asked, what is Professor Zoom's real name? Well, the correct answer is Eobard Thawne. And 11 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, their names have been entered in a drawing for a free tee, and that drawing takes place right now. So, the winner of the free tee for this week's episode of the show is...
So we got...
Curtis D'Antoni from Warren, Ohio. So congratulations, Curtis. You win yourself a free Comic Hero tee. All right, Anthony Benoit, everyone. But here's a question for a free tee for next week's episode of the show. Besides Captain Marvel, what three other superhero names have Carol Danvers gone by? Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee in next week's episode of the show. Now, our very own Christian Norrid has requested a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown fight, and this one is very demonic and very world-devouring. Representing DC, we have Trigon. And representing Marvel, we have Galactus. These two are going to duke it out in a segment I like to call...
The Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown.
Welcome to the Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown. Today, it's Trigon versus Galactus. Trigon is pure evil and a powerful demon capable of immortality, energy projection, telepathy, size shifting, super strength, virtual invulnerability, reality manipulation, telekinesis, matter transmutation, and matter manipulation. Galactus possesses cosmic awareness. With the power cosmic, he possesses total manipulation of energy and matter to achieve almost any effect. Who will win? This will be the quickest fight to ever take place. Trigon would charge right at Galactus. The latter would pound his fists to stomp at Trigon and miss. Trigon then climbs up Galactus' body, but is grabbed by Galactus and swallowed whole. Galactus wins. But wait! Only seconds after Galactus swallows Trigon, the latter gives Galactus a bad case of indigestion by shifting his size. The fight ends when Trigon grows big enough to destroy Galactus' midsection, and does. Trigon wins. But wait! Only minutes after the fight ends, Raven shows up and notices that all Galactus was destroyed, but his head. Raven then says, Azarath Metreon Zinthos! And causes Galactus' head to spontaneously combust. If there's anything Raven can't stand more than her father, it's when someone fails to kill him. That concludes this fight on the Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that fight. If you have fight requests for future episodes, contact info is down there. Alright then, it's time for Comically Speaking, so without further ado, let's talk comics! Alright, I'm only going to talk about one thing in this segment of Comically Speaking, and remember when I reported that Brian Michael Bendis left Marvel to join up with DC. Well, and then also remember when I said what he was going to do first. He was going to write a backup story to the Milestone Action Comics number 1000. Well, he found out he's going to be doing a lot more after that. He's going to be writing a miniseries shortly following Action Comics 1000 called Man of Steel. It's going to be 4 issues, and then right after that, guess what he's going to be doing? He's going to be taking over the writing duties on Superman and Action Comics. I think it's a great move. I think he's going to deliver. I mean, you can't really go wrong with someone who actually created an entire alternate universe. Of course, I'm talking about he co-created the Ultimate Marvel universe. He created the Miles Morales Spider-Man. He retooled the Avengers. And then he's done so many other things over the years. I think he's going to deliver. I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to. I'm not saying that he's going to retool Superman. Let's hope not, because the way Superman was being written by Peter J. Tomasi, Patrick Gleason, and Dan Jurgens, it was perfect. I just hope he continues that success.
If I tap one,
but really looking forward to what's to come later on this year with him taking over the writing duties for the Man of Steel. So we'll see. All right, that's it for Comically Speaking. Now then, let's get to the comics I bought this week.
Comic books I bought this week.
Hey everyone, I just got up. Gonna have to start getting ready for work real soon. But before I do, there were quite a few books that I bought from Second and Charles, Books A Million, and a few of them that I ordered online from MidtownComics.com. And there was one book that was so good that I forgot to put it on the checklist. And this is a book that my sister got me. It's a graphic novel from Marvel. It's called Masters of the Sun. It was written by members of will.i.am and certain other members of the Black Eyed Peas with art by Damian Scott. Very good book. And also, what's the awesome thing about this book is it's augmented reality. It comes with an app, or you have to download the app on Google Play, which I did. And I've been reading it, and I tell you, the artwork comes to life. There's music to go along with it. A lot of cool sound effects. Gabrielle, thank you so much for buying this for me for Christmas. I love you. It's awesome. And now here's the other books that I bought. Now I'm not going to give a brief description of these books because there's quite a few of them. And also you have the 200 first episode of the Comic Hero Show to watch. All right, first up is X-Men Gold number 18. X-Men Gold number 19. Justice League number 36. Detective Comics number 969. Guardians of the Galaxy number 149. Guardians of the Galaxy number 150. Spider-Man Deadpool number 24. Batman number 37. Wait just a minute. I didn't put these in some of these in a certain order, but Avengers number 11. Avengers number 674. Oh, by the way, they returned to the original numbering after number 11. Part of the whole Marvel Legacy thing. Avengers number 675. X-Men Blue number 18. X-Men Blue number 20. X-Men Annual number 1. Avengers number 676. Excuse me. Avengers number 677. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Human Torch number 2. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 298. The Falcon number 3. Phoenix Resurrection number 4. Super Sons number 10. Star Trek Boldly Go number 12. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 32. X-Men Gold number 16. And finally, The Flash number 33. Alright, that's 26, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 4,487. Alright, I'm not going to give a brief description of each book, I'm just going to let you know what they are. First up is Avengers number 678.
No, he can't walk.
Spider-Gwen number 28.
Not block unless you have it.
We use this man as a pass.
No, he knew.
The Incredible Hulk number 712.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Say any of these,
Detective Comics Annual number 1.
and then all my blue creatures cost one less. And every time I play a creature, if they have something tapped, I can make it
999 damage.
The Flash number 1. The Flash Annual number 1, rather.
How much damage?
Metal number 5.
Subscribe.
Did you block count?
Secret Warriors number 12.
I suggest we use this one to block this one.
You want to
Can you just rotate that down?
Justice League of America number 12.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
So I can't do any damage later.
You know that it is.
Justice League of America number 13.
You want to get rid of these cards?
You forgot about
Because I make this really simple and diminish both of them. They're both in one.
Justice League of America number 14.
Yeah, now they are.
Now they are. I copied that spell from that. They're both in ones.
Justice League of America number 15.
Turn yet. It's not your turn yet.
It's an instant. You can cast it anytime I want.
Justice League of America number 16.
Creatures. That's all they are.
And finally, Justice League of America number 17.
And they died.
Yours should die. What are your
All right, that's 13 I bought, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 8,500.
Sorry, you paid me.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Here's a question again for a free tee for next week's episode of the show. Besides Captain Marvel, what 3 other superhero names did Carol Danvers go by? Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee in next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Curtis D'Antonio, who won a free tee in this week's episode. All right, it's birthday time here on the Comic Hero Show, and happy birthday to Tony Brown, Bud Mishi, Necia Lewis, Kevin Scott, Jeff Gibbs, Naderica Adams, Shelby McCarty, Christina Herr, Tony Gant, Jake Tabor, Lindsey Walker, Chelsea Crawford, Taylor Yakowinko, Antonio Bennett, Phil Petit, Bridget Smith, and a very special happy 4th birthday to Bo Sisk. All right, folks. Finally got into the 200s. Did that last week with the milestone 200th episode of the show. And like I said, for next week's episode, I'm going to be wearing a gold Mardi Gras themed comic hero tee. Now, gold in Mardi Gras represents power. And of course, green represents faith. And 2 weeks ago, I wore a purple shirt. Purple represents justice. Or should I say, justice.
I have 22 lights.
All right, well,
And I tap these 2.
I really love doing this show. I mean, y'all have no idea. And, I mean, I just love bringing my love of comics to everyone. And, you know, I say this quite often. You know, well, actually, I haven't said this very often, but if y'all have any suggestions for the show, anything you think that will make the show better. My show is, I'm not a loser, Ryan!
I use this one to attack.
Number 3.
How much damage?
What do you mean, number 3?
I thought that was number 3.
I don't have a way to log.
Ron Keys, everyone. But
What's your health now?
anyway, if y'all have any suggestions for the show, feel free to do so. And I want to bring back a segment that I haven't done in a long time. And that segment is Any Questions, where y'all submit questions and I ask and answer them on air.
Going back on it.
I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't done that in almost a year. And I kind of want to get back into doing that. You know, now keep in mind, no tasteless questions. If you ask me a tasteless question, or you want me to ask a tasteless question, I will not read it on air. I will disregard it.
What goes for tasteless?
And I'll probably deny any knowledge of your existence if you do that.
Are you my dad?
Exhibit A!
Hey Victor, who would win in a fight between like the Flash and Green Arrow? Just have that.
That sounds like a Comic Hero Throwdown Showdown fight request to me.
Yeah, it does.
All right, episode 205. Episode. All right. Okay, Anthony. Episode 205. That's when it's gonna happen.
Thank you, sir.
All right, then. I'm Victor Nunley on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 202. Right back here at Southern Rails Comics and Games. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero, and laissez les bon temps rouler.